Regardless, another example of the relentless spin that is coming the Prime Minister's way as the media pack is trying to hunt. They, of course, know that, a few things you have to do to pull this Prime Minister apart. One, you must show that he is a fake. Scotty from marketing rubbish. You need to make sure that his political judgment is broken. He ruined a natural disaster. And then there is, of course, economic management, because the government had promised that there was going to be a surplus. Now, I hope they still get there, but it would seem reasonable to me that after another year of drought, a downturn in what is happening currently in China, and a whole collection of other reasons why maybe they're not going to get there. I hope they should. I hope they cut spending, but they probably won't. But you know as well as I do that there is one word that they would love to pin on the libs, because since the early 1990s, the word recession has been associated with Labor. It became something that was a problem for every single Labor shadow treasurer or Prime Minister or Treasurer or Leader of the Opposition, that they did not have economic credibility. So what do these people want? They want a recession. Why? So then they can say, that's another thing that Scotty from marketing blew up. This is the example of the spin that travels as news these days. This was on the Channel 9 newspapers over the weekend. Bushfires and coronavirus could drive nation into recession. Oh my goodness, I better double click on this story. What? We're going to go into a recession? Double click. And when you open the story, 21% of economists say it's a possibility. So 21% say it's a possibility, not an inevitability. And that's the R word, and that's the lead story. What you are seeing is when the media spin by omission or decide to take 21% of opinion and pretend that it is the fact you can't argue with. And of course, to dare argue it, especially on Sky News primetime, means you're part of the problem. We're watching. We've been around to a few of these things. We know how this game works. They are going to try to Abbott Morrison. But Morrison, remember, has different party rules and is of a different type of politician and doesn't have the rats around him that Abbott did, the ghosts outside the parliament, no matter how much trouble he tries to cause.